So what's the first thing we do here?
So basically we're gonna want to cut the onions up first because we want to saute those bad boys, just to make like all the filling for the empanada ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah,
take that knife right there.
So basically though, you're kind of going around, or no, you just do it down the middle.
Down the middle works, yeah. Yeah, that works well. While you cut
We did it.
Yeah, while you cut that, I'm gonna put the milk, because you gotta warm up the milk a little bit for the dough.
Okay.
Yeah, so once you finish cutting those, we can go ahead and start sauteing them.
Okay. So what temperature is that usually? Just anything kind of low?
Yeah, just cook it on like medium.
For all of you that don't know how to saute onions.
Yeah, right now it's on a 4. So there's like 2 main varieties of empanadas. There's empanadas that you bake and empanadas that you fry. And these are the ones that you fry, and I think I've made them, this is like the 3rd or 4th time. Basically, so these empanadas are gonna be filled with onion, a little bit of chili powder, Gouda cheese, and shrimp.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it should be a pretty nice combo.
Good combo.
I'm gonna throw in a little more chili powder.
Okay.
Just to give it that extra kick.
As long as it doesn't burn my mouth.
That should be okay. Yeah.
We already cooked the shrimp, right?
Yeah, shrimp's already cooked, so that's good to go.
Okay.
Cheese is mostly cut. You can cut some cheese if you want.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
So this red goes though.
Yeah. Probably. I usually try not to eat that part. Yeah.
Okay. Any way to cut it in particular?
I just try to make like these little cubey boys.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just make it kind of the same.
This is not how you would normally Do you recommend peeling this first?
Yeah, you could probably peel it pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're getting it.
You never know until you try. Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts.
That actually was fun.
So once the milk gets heated up over there, we can start on the dough.
Okay.
Which is perhaps the most exciting part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like pretty little.
Really small. Okay.
Yeah. And you can even like with these individual ones.
I might just pull
like
it
if you cut it like
okay,
that
that's
would help.
smart. Oh.
And you can hear the onions are starting to saute a little bit, which is definitely good.
It's a good sign.
Yeah. So with the chili powder, you can also put in just like some salt and pepper, just for some general seasoning. So I'm probably gonna start on the dough here in a second.
Okay. Clearly, I'm taking all my time.
Oh, I mean the cheese. We don't need the cheese for another 10 or 15 minutes. So.
Oh, good.
You can take your time.
I'll take our time here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No.
It's life.
Yeah, so basically you know what you do. That's important to do. So the dough is flour, milk, salt, egg yolk, and I feel like that's it. A little bit of vegetable oil. A little bit of vegetable oil and then flour. Those onions are going, which is pretty exciting.
I got one velocity.
This is kind of the scary part, so you just kind of.
You got like some big chunks,
all
some
the
little
cheese.
chunks. So did you grow up with did your family cook a lot?
Yeah, they did.
Kind of.
They did. My mom, honestly, everyone in my family cooks.
That's good.
Which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I came to college, it was just like natural to try to start learning, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like these empanadas kind of like might look intimidating because you have to make the dough yourself, but honestly you can make them in like 45 minutes. Like it's it's really nothing too crazy. Could you pour a little bit of flour in this bowl?
Yes.
I don't want to interrupt your cheese cutting. But
the cheese cutting has taken like 4 years.
Just like really just like a little bit kind of.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so
Nice,
scared.
nice. You could do slightly more.
Just a little. I'm like so nervous.
Okay,
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Wow, that was pretty impressive.
And if you can stir the onions a little bit too. I'm sorry, I'm telling you to do everything.
This
is the joy of cooking. You have to do 6 things at once.
Something.
You just gotta do it.
Gotta do it. These are great.
Yeah, so once those are done, we pretty much have the filling all done because it's just those onions, the shrimp, and the cheese. So once this dough is done here, we'll just roll it out and we'll about be ready to start going.
Perfect. So how many does this serve usually? This recipe?
I mean, I've made it for friends before. I feel like usually I try to make empanadas with something else just because they're kind of small.
Yeah.
But I mean, this could serve, I think it'll make like 10 to 15 empanadas. I usually make them small too because I like eating a lot of them.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's the same amount of food, but it's just fun to eat like 4.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I would say at this point, these onions are about good. So if you can kind of bring the bowl of shrimp over to me, I can just put these onions in the same bowl.
Yep.
Just because it'll all go. Yeah, you can set it down.
Okay.
I'll just be about this. Yeah, so got that good oniony smell.
I love onions.
I know, they're so nice.
Like, they're really good.
So, if you want, you can pour copious amounts of vegetable oil into the large skillet over there.
Copious amounts?
Yeah, like
the olive oil or the vegetable oil?
Oh, the olive oil.
Okay.
Like we will use. Oh, wait, did I say vegetable oil?
Yes.
Okay,
No, you
good.
said oil, so I just was.
Okay, yeah, I meant olive oil.
Okay, so.
No, vegetable oil. I'm so sorry.
Wait.
We need that one.
Okay, so because we ought to use that amount over here. So
Yeah.
Okay. Vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Right?
So, like when you fry these, we're gonna want the empanadas completely submerged. So like,
keep
you can
going.
use like half of it without, like you want like an inch or 2
gosh.
thick. Yeah, these aren't gonna make you live forever, but
Good,
they'll make you
Can't
very
wait.
happy for a short amount of time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So like that's probably good. More?
You can do a little bit more.
I
mean, they're fried.
I mean, they are
Yeah.
fried,
And
everybody.
then-
Oh yeah, turn that on.
Just turn it on high. So you want the oil to get about 400 degrees. Yeah, so I'm just gonna flour it up a little bit so
Okay.
the dough doesn't get stuck.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably just use a little bit just because this cutting board's kind of small.
Yeah.
And just make sure my hands are nice and just dig them in there. Okay, so once you roll it out a little bit, I like to use a glass because like the first couple times I made an empanada, I was like, why are these so horribly misshapen? It's because I didn't make them little circles. So I try to keep the dough a little bit
Here, I
thick.
can get a plate too that you can put it on.
That sounds good. I try to keep them a little bit thick so once you cut out the circle, you can still roll it out a little bit more.
I'll wait.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you're going to want to just fill like half of the empanada because you're going to need to fold it over.
Right.
So we can just set you here for a
So
second.
you're cooking it in the oil with all this in it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So like basically like you make this little like sandwich almost.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to fry it.
Oh my gosh, does it close over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what we're
Oh
going to
my
do.
gosh.
Yeah. So that's why we're just filling half of it right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I got in the shrimp and onion. We'll throw in the cheese too.
Probably some big pieces of the cheese.
Yeah, but
Sorry?
usually since it fries, it cooks pretty well. But I will try to make sure we get some of the small ones. And really, like, you don't want to underfill it, but if you overfill it, it'll like explode.
Oh.
And like, no one wants
No,
that.
I hate to see that.
Yeah, you hate to see it. So you see how you have it like
Right.
halfway full right now. So you just bloop them over, and
Oh
then
my gosh.
yeah, they start getting real cute around
So
the stage.
cute, yeah.
And then
on this stage.
yeah, so then with the tines of the fork, if you kind of crimp it like this,
Okay.
it both looks aesthetically appealing, but also helps it like stay closed,
Okay.
which is honestly the most important part.
Yeah.
Because you don't want like the empanada guts to start spilling out. So I try to crimp it on both sides.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so now all of a sudden it's looking like a real life empanada. So you just set these bad boys in for about 2 minutes. Maddie, I forgot to tell you to start phone timer, but you know, we can just feel it out.
I'm watching the clock.
Good.
We'll wing it.
And they get nice and crunchy with the cheese.
Wow, my cheese chopping skills.
I know, they really came through for it.
Wow. It's just like I like when it's like kind of softer, but then you have like a hard crunch.
And like, it's not like too much. And they're definitely a little bit greasy, but it's not like out of hand.
Definitely more oil than I have on a normal day-to-day basis.
They are submerged in oil for a good 2 minutes.
Casual.
It's
I'm
all
like
part
warm.
of the
Just thinking about it.
But it's good.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. This was excellent.
Yeah, it's a good cooking experience.
Mm-hmm.